3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
right. When I say press, press it, okay?
Right, I'm ready.
Right. 3, 2, 1, press.
Hello and welcome back to GameSpot's continuing coverage of E3 2015 live from the West Hall right here in Los Angeles, California. I'm Daniel Dwyer taking over for Chris Waters for a little bit, and I'm very happy to be joined by Hassan Ebrak. How you doing, my friend? Hey. Pleasure. IO Interactive.
He looks like Hitman himself.
It says it on the shirt, Hakan. You've got Hitman coming back. Tobias Reaper's back. I will never stop calling him Tobias Reaper. I don't care how long. Agent 47's pretty cool, but Tobias Reaper's got a certain ring to it. The trailer's actually playing up here on the Sony booth behind us. Tell us about the impetus to get Hitman back. Absolution obviously did pretty well. What were you guys, what is it about Hitman that IO just loved going back and creating new games about him?
It's a fucking cool game.
We've been doing Hitman for 17 years now, right? So all the experiences from the earlier games in the series, you know, also from Blood Money and Absolution, the last game we did. It's kind of, you know, we just call this our new game Hitman, because it's just all the experience we've had in this game to make the best possible Hitman fantasy, right?
Yeah.
We're trying something new, something bold. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, the delivery method is interesting because you guys are launching almost like a base game in December of this year, and then you're going to be adding to it.
Right.
Like
That's a cool idea.
It kind of suits the form of a Hitman game actually, because all the levels are always like just individual.
Yeah, I mean it's very hit-driven, right?
Yeah.
And this game is, you know, going back to its roots, classical Hitman experience with rich, you know, high-profile targets.
And fucking draw it forever that way as well.
Targets and the subplots around these targets. That's what this is about, right? And as you said, you know, the experience is gonna start the December the 8th. From there on, we're gonna just you know, grow the world of assassination and you know, just deepen it and evolve from there, right? So you'll get new locations, you'll get new missions, you'll get new hits, you'll get live events. For example, imagine that all the Hitman players in the world will have 48 hours for a live event where you have to take this target out, you know, and if the target escapes, gone, it's done, right?
One try.
One hit, one shot, one kill, right?
Awesome.
And the way you
That's
kill the
cool.
target, that's the way the
that
target
not
is
the-
killed, period.
Cool. Let's
That
look at
looks
some
like
of the
the
footage
building where you
we're seeing here.
snipe
It's
the
all like an
guys
embassy or
and
something.
the
Look like an
sniper
Irish
challenge.
flag on top.
Haha,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Very cool. What are we looking at here? It looks that sort of Hitman. There's always been a fashion, a sort of a very like almost European flair to Hitman. Tell us about what we're looking at here.
Well, we love to go to different exotic locations, and this is one of many. This is Paris. We're here at a fashion show. There is this evil corporation covering this up as a fashion show, but there's really more shady
As
things
they do.
going on.
Yeah.
underneath.
It always is. I always knew it.
Yeah.
Fashion's a
And
filthy
this-
industry.
Exactly. It's always like that, right? So this,
watching white
target
girls just
here
taught
is,
me anything, it's that.
Novikov, and you have to infiltrate, come in and understand, you know, so how can you take this guy out, right? He's protected at all times, and this is also
Murder everyone in the room.
experience of Hitman, right? So
Look at the floor, that's
some
cool.
of the things that our fans
Ripples.
love.
Aye.
You know, there's a loadout, very advanced loadout. There is
The engine looks good,
stash
like.
points, so before you actually enter the location, you can strategize and you can put you know, a sniper gun, a specific place where you can, when you come into the location, enter the location, you can you know, pick it up later and use it for a orchestrated
He just
assassination, right? So
drowned someone in
very
the
deep
toilet.
sandbox.
The
This is
Chinese
the
guy.
biggest sandbox, you know, without checkpoints. This is the biggest
yeah?
high-dense sandboxes we've ever done. So we're looking at, compared to the biggest levels in Absolution, we're looking at 6-7 times bigger.
Holy
and also
shit.
bigger than the Blood Money levels we've done before. But this is it. This is the ultimate assassin experience.
Yeah, well, I guess you guys are... Oh, the ultimate assassin experience. I guess in many ways, Hitman's been around for a long time, and Assassin's Creed has tried to sort of usurp it. That series not having the most popular time at the moment, so maybe you guys can put in.
You know, I love
That's
the,
no
Assassin,
fair
Assassin
comparison.
series. So
Nah.
this is the ultimate assassin
Two
experience,
different
Hitman
games.
assassin experience that we see, right?
Yeah,
And we are really confident and happy with what we have.
Assassin,
One of the difficult things to
Hitman, you
balance in a
are
game
an
like
actual
this is
Hitman.
that in those early Hitman games,
Whereas
say for
Assassin's
2,
Creed, you're doing it for fucking
when you
honor
fought,
and
you really had to
all
try
that
and
fucking
hide
shit, you know what I mean?
and try and like attack from a different angles.
Plus virtual reality,
in some
plus
other games,
medieval,
and
Aye.
plus
when people change difficulty
bullshit,
levels,
bullshit.
there's this temptation to try and shoot your
Right.
way out of a problem.
Oh yeah. The temptation.
How are you guys like dealing with that?
We
Because
play with that.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously that's a part of it. Right? It's a freedom of choice, deep sandboxes we're doing. It's even more now, and obviously we want to tease you, right? You have the option to go in and do a brutal assassination and try to get away with that, you know, guns blazing and everything.
How
You
you?
can also orchestrate
Alright,
this.
because you get away with that.
This
Nah, yeah, I know,
brutal one you saw there, right? And here
Well,
you
my
have
fucking
a
fire axe.
Poison
a
him.
more,
Nice.
you know, more elegant.
You gotta love the
elegant,
piercing blue eyes, eh?
assassination there, right, with poison and whatnot. So of course we do that. We do
I just said
place,
rubber duck.
You know, security room shotguns lying there with some shells, and you know that when the player comes there, it's like I would really like to, right? So we do play
Jesus
with
Christ,
temptation.
that's
But it's
3
really,
different
you
ways
know,
you can
all the
assassinate this
opportunities
guy.
are there. It's up to you how you play it. You know, silent assassin,
Gun behind the back.
sneak around and make these.
They
very
added
elegant
that and it
assassinations,
featured it in
or
Blood Money, it was
guns
quite cool.
blazing, it's up to you.
Yeah, one of the great things about the Hitman franchise is being able to go back and replay levels. I always loved the first time seeing a level because I kind of felt like I was scoping it out, or I was like
I
doing
thought
a
the
bit
heat
of
was gotta come
reconnaissance,
off.
and then
Aye.
if their 6th attempt, I'd nail it. I'd get in without anyone seeing me.
Exactly.
I'd get the target, and I'd get out as quick as possible, and hopefully no one finds any sleeping
Aye,
guards.
yeah. I wonder if
you
you
guys
can
take
fly that
similar
helicopter.
approach? Do you kind of do you know that when people
That
go
would be
through
good.
that they're
That's
brutal
how with
assassination level kind of
that's how
blind,
with
and that they'll learn as
Assassin,
they go
then
through
not
it.
Totally.
Assassin,
I mean,
Hitman
this
games.
is a
You
very
don't know
non-linear game, right?
drive
coming in
vehicles
there
like that.
with
It's
so
all
many
about you
options,
fucking
so many directions to
moving
take,
it in a
so many
smallish
rooms, so many
location.
industries with different purposes.
Being
So
That was a
obviously
that was a
very,
fourth
very
way you could
important.
kill that guy. The
Look
cave
around,
to
try to
fucking
understand what this
hangman
target
on.
is
That'd be a
doing,
cool
what
one.
NPCs are doing, and how can I use them to get close to the target, right? As I said before, the systemic part is a lot deeper. I mean, you can, you know, there's a frisking zone. You can, as an example, there's a frisking zone. You can't get into the area, right?
Yeah.
But you could just throw your gun on the street and just, you know, go back a bit and hide a bit, and you'll see the police will come and look at it. Hey, there's a
Really?
gun here, right? They'll pick it up and they will look around, and then they will secure the gun, obviously. So they will take that with them into the building, into a
Oh.
secure
go
room
back and pick
hide
up
it
later.
there. And then you can get through this frisking zone, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you don't have any guns on you. Find a way to get into the room, get your gun, and you know, take the target out that way. There are all these systems
Yeah, I
going
did
on.
that
and
in
it's
Blood
really,
Money,
really
but it
fun to
wasn't
play
as
around with.
complex
Obviously
as
you're
what he
taking
was
a sort
saying.
of
It was
chapter
basically
approach
would
to
do
it, but we
like
hear that Diana
if a
Burman's
police you
returning,
were going on about
in
where a
this
police
game
guy
as
was
well.
searching, then he would
I
take
guess
the sword.
my
There's
first
no
question
weapons
is
allowed. You
this
can
a
take your
sequel
gun
to
and put it in a
Absolution?
box,
Because
and
no
you could
spoilers
collect the
for
letter.
anyone who's
But
played that.
they didn't have like police coming and actually finding
and
guns and
also
stuff.
how
That's
much
pretty
does
cool.
story play in a game that you're going to be releasing over the course of, you know, a year or so?
Yeah, so the story here is after Absolution, but really, I mean, Agent 47 is timeless, right? So
Does look
Absolution
good.
was very story driven, whereas
Graphically.
Hitman is very hit driven. So it's really back to the core experience, back to the roots.
Well,
When
it
are
was-
people got to stop watching
The
Breaking
really
Bad?
important part is
The thing
the
is,
hits, they're really,
this
really rich,
none of
and the
this
stories
is
around,
gameplay at the moment.
around them in the
So,
locations are really, really rich. But
this is
there's
obviously
overarching
just cut
story that
scenes and
connects
stuff.
Aye,
these hits and drives the story.
But
right?
it shows you a bit
That
of what
story
the engine
will
can be.
Aye.
concluded during 2016.
It's exciting. I like the idea of us getting to play Hitman over the course of a year.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, does Ave Maria turn up at any stage during
It
the game?
might. It might. It will.
I've got a couple of more questions here. Obviously, this is based on the Glacier 2 engine, which is what you guys use for Absolution.
Yeah.
Did you find porting that onto next generation console, or like sort of scrubbing it up, keeping up with the technology?
Fuck your
Did
consoles.
it allow you to scale up in the right way?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, technology is a part of our DNA. We've been doing that from day one.
Yeah,
so it's
Hitman
very
1's
exactly.
like I remember walking in and out of like flags and watching the stuff move.
Exactly. So so this is the next generation of Glacier that supports Hitman, and you know. Just
Why
to
would
give
you
an
drink
idea,
your
we're
own
capable
fucking
of,
synthesized
we have the
poison?
graphical fidelity from Absolution, and the big sandboxes from Blood Money. We took that to another level, right?
Yeah.
And so also
did you see that
going
cartridge catch?
digital,
Aye.
adding
Yes.
content later, being able to adjust.
That's one thing I always
features,
thought They should have had them
content.
you know, it
together
was
with the
didn't
community
play
and the
a big
gamers
part in
with
the
their
Hitman
input.
games as
I
you're an
mean,
assassin
all that
and
is enabled
you're
Aye,
supposed
they're
to
not
be
better yourself.
no be
functionalities
there in the
and the
first
higher
place. Yeah,
fidelity
if you
engine
shoot
have.
someone,
Yeah, so December 8th
you didn't pick
is
up
when
the
it's,
cartridge
coming
case
out.
and
Is that going to be
go.
on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC as well?
And the PC as well, yeah. So the experience gonna start on December the 8th, and just gonna continue and evolve
December 8th
throughout
this year,
2016.
nice.
Is that going to be a full price game at that stage?
September,
and
is it
then
not?
they'll keep adding on to it as well.
No, it just says
Exactly.
December
Like
8th.
some
But it's-
early access situation where you're...
I mean, it's not early access. Everything that comes out from IO Interactive, it's very important to say this. It's final quality, right?
Yeah.
It's finished game. So everything we release is gonna be finished and high quality, obviously. That experience is just gonna evolve, right? So the last location or missions.
Well, I
right
don't think I've
now
ever had a
will
problem with a
be-
Hitman
will
game,
be
really.
shaped
Nah.
by what we learn and from how the game is gonna play this game, and that's a huge opportunity for us, right? So now we don't just put the baby in a box and that's it, right? We actually have an opportunity to tune the experience and make it better for the gamers.
I'm sure you can't say now how much, but are you guys committing to like a roadmap for that year? Is there like, by the time the game comes out, will you be saying there will be 6 or 8 or 3 or...
There'll be lots more information about that when we come closer to the December the 8th, right? But it's very important to say, this is everything here, all this experience we get for $60. There will be no hidden costs, no microtransactions or anything. For $60 you get the whole experience, starting from December the 8th throughout 2016.
And a little bit something extra for PlayStation 4 users as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah,
Seriously?
so we have a beta coming up. We'll come with more details with that. So also a great opportunity to get feedback before the launch of the game, right? So we're really excited
right
about
then.
that and looking forward
He's
to
a
that.
shit
Really
security
happy
guard.
with collaboration with Sony on that.
Yeah.
Also, there will be exclusive contracts, with story and some special hits around that for the Sony platform.
So are they
Fuck the
exclusive
Sony
contracts
platform.
within levels that already exist in the game, or will they be like new levels?
Well, that will be a combination, but yeah, there will be a part of the huge locations that they will be releasing, right?
Cool.
And that's a big part of the game, right? That's
Yeah,
like
you're going to investigate a dead body as if you're not going to look at the only other guy in the room, you know what I mean?
Marrakesh and,
And then
the
murdering
sunny,
people
yeah.
Are you guys at all working with the movie guys? Because this is like the second Hitman movie. Like when the first one came out and Timothy Olyphant was playing Agent
I liked the
47.
movie.
I like it,
it
it's
was
alright.
like just a really, I don't know, it felt like a PC, like everyone loved that game and nurtured it. It never felt like a massive blockbuster. It grew into a massive blockbuster.
Yeah.
But it seems so incredibly odd that there was a movie. It must have been successful because there's another movie.
Yeah.
Are you guys working with them at all on...
I mean, obviously we have some collaborations with them, like creative, telling them about the universe and Agent 47, right? But we are game makers. We are not movie makers. So, but we're really happy with the guys and doing a great job. And we're also really looking forward to watch the movie when it comes out.
I'm sure they'll send you a DVD
Well,
or something.
we'll
Maybe
see.
not a DVD, maybe something higher
DVD
resolution
is so
Just-
less.
yeah.
Fuck 10% of the
480p
profits, please.
stream.
They'll
you
get-
have
probably
obviously
get a
had
lot
massive
more than
showing here
10%.
at E3. Last question.
Don't know. I
When
don't
are
know
you
if
guys
they'd
gonna
even
be
get
going
that.
into
It
details
depends
about
on
the
the
rest of
rights,
this game?
eh?
'Cause we haven't
If it's
really
Sony,
seen anything in terms of like
like
actual full
they've got to deal with
gameplay. Are
Sony,
you
so
guys
if
gonna
Sony have got
be
anything
showing
to
stuff
do
at
with it, they'll probably
Gamescom?
fucking
When are we gonna actually see
the
the new
greedy
Hitman in
bastards.
action?
There will be more information soon, and Gamescom is most likely will be there as well. That's what I can say right now.
Awesome.
But there will be more information, and also about the beta up to December the 8th.
Cool. Hakan from IO Interactive, thank
Thank
you so much
much.
for your
Great.
time. Really
Cool.
appreciate it. Very much looking forward to seeing more of,
Thanks.
Agent 47.
You
we'll
and
be
me
back
both,
on
pal.
the GameSpot stage in
Alright.
just a minute's time. Bunch of cool stuff coming up. Nick Yu is coming on to talk about Mighty Number 9. Tony Hawk's going to be on the stage later.
Fuck
But,
Tony Hawk.
Our boys from the UK, Jamie Jackson.
Star Wars
next,
Battlefront.
talking about Guitar
That's
Hero
what I
Live.
want.
Stick around, we'll be back in a minute.
Guitar Hero Live. That was close up to 20 minutes.
Aye.
Right.